Hey everybody, it's Kyle here. Welcome back to another video. So, a friend of mine recently brought up the idea of compression socks. He also wears leg braces, and I do notice sometimes when I take off my braces that my legs hurt, just from pain and stuff. And compression socks are supposed to help to improve circulation and reduce pain. So I decided to try compression socks. My friend, um, he uses very expensive ones. I bought a 3-pack off of Amazon. Hyrix Durex 3-pack. There's red, white, or blue, black, and white. I'm wearing my blue pair today because I'm also wearing blue shirt. Yeah, I'm matching. I will say that they were a little difficult to get on. I'm a 13-inch calf at the biggest part because that's what I was going off of when buying these, and I got a 2X. So I'm glad I did because there was an extra large that went from 11 to 16 inches, and the 2X went from 13 inches to 18 inches. So I'm glad I went with the 2X. They weren't terribly difficult. I mean, they're more difficult to get on than a regular sock, but it wasn't like terrible. And they also, so far, I just put these on like 20 minutes ago, and they are feeling good. I could tell that they are compressing, but it's not like where it's like super constricting and uncomfortable. The material is very soft. I'm hoping that they have some mesh, will be a little bit more breathable than regular socks, because if anyone has worn leg braces, better known as AFOs, in the summer, you know that heat and plastic equals sweat. But so far so good. My plan is tomorrow I have a pack of 3, so in order to test if this is working, I'm going to switch on and off between these and the regular socks. So I have blue on today. I'm going to wear them for the rest of the day because they just came in the mail about 3 o'clock. So I'm going to wear them the rest of the day. Maybe I'll try to go till midnight, take them off, see how I feel. And tomorrow, put on a normal sock that I would wear and then alternate. But so far, so good, and I will keep you updated. This is day 1 with compression socks. Hey, update on day 1. I just took my braces off after wearing the compression socks. I've worn them for about 7 hours. I don't know if there's a big difference. Here, let me show you what they actually look like. Give you a better look. Here's a better look at the socks. I do like how I feel like I sweated a little bit less with these because they do feel a little breathable, or more breathable than my other socks. Wearing the socks, they felt good wearing them. The material is a little bit slick on the brace at first, so I had to make sure my straps were, strapped in well, and I strapped in, but they felt good. I didn't feel uncomfortable with them on. I'm not sure if the pain is any better. I think that's going to come with just me sitting with them off, because I don't usually notice any soreness or muscle soreness till after I take my braces off for a little while. But I do like them, and I do appreciate that where they fall on my leg, just below the knee. So they're the perfect size for me. This is a really bad angle. I did pick the right size. And I felt good in them. So tomorrow I'm going to switch back to regular socks. Go through my day, see how they compare, and then I'm going to switch back to another pair of compression socks, because I don't want to make a judgment call on these based on one use. I want to kind of see a little bit of a longer term, just a couple days, see how it goes, see how things compare. But day one, so far, I'm happy with my purchase. So hopefully day two, well, hopefully I'll notice any differences tomorrow, and hopefully, when I do put them back on day 3, technically, we'll see how it goes. Hey, so it's day 2, and I will have to report that after I took off my braces, I really didn't notice that much pain at all. I kept the compression socks on for about 2 hours after I took off my braces, and my legs felt pretty good. So that's encouraging. But let me show you the socks I normally wear. So I believe that this says Smart Knit XL, but they are generally pretty thick socks, and when I put them on, you'll see that they are way above knee high. 1 second. As you can see, these go well past my knees, so I generally have to pull them over the brace. So I do appreciate that the compression socks stop right about here, so I don't have to worry about this excess. I will say that these are definitely typically, well, what I would consider winter socks. If you have worn leg braces in the winter, you know that the plastic gets cold. So these type of socks are generally, in my opinion, better for winter. So they help keep my legs a little bit warmer, but I'm not sure if the compression socks work well, then I would probably switch to wearing them all year round. And my guess is, from wearing these type of socks forever, that by the time I take off my braces, there's going to be like just general soreness. But it'll be interesting to see how it compares to not feeling any yesterday compared to feeling it today. But we'll see. And I will say that, general use of legs, and if I'm active, my legs tend to hurt a little bit more. So depending on how the day goes, it could be a little different. But I will keep you updated. So it's a little bit later on day 2. Not wearing compression socks, and it's kind of a little bit more physically active than I thought I would be. So I'm hurting already. And I wonder, how would I be feeling had I had the compression socks on. So I know when I take them off, I'm going to be sore because I'm already sore. And again, that's just being a little bit more physically active. It just depends on activity level, how sore I feel. So today would have been a good day to wear compression socks, I think. But I'm going to wear them tomorrow, and I was going to alternate, but, excuse me, I think I'm going to try tomorrow would be day 3. I'm going to, my second pair of compression socks, and day 4, I think I'm going to also try compression socks, just to see if consistently how I feel after 2 days, because I can already tell you there was a difference today in not wearing them. So much so that I already ordered another pack. So I have 6 pairs of compression socks. But yeah, so I am hurting. Not in like a way that's going to like prevent me from doing things. I can just tell my muscles from being a little more active today got their workout. So I shouldn't say hurting is the right word because I'm not in like agony or anything. I'm just sore. I can already tell I'm gonna be sore. Um, so bring on day two. Well, I should say day three, but day two with compression socks. I will probably give an update though after I take my braces off how I'm feeling. Um, but I can tell you, I'm looking forward to it just to see because, but that's the thing. So I was active today and didn't have the compression socks. So now I need to almost simulate being just as active and see if there's a big difference. But that's kind of the, maybe I'll just make myself be active even if there's not much going on, just to see how it compares. But we'll see. Good morning, everybody. It is technically day 3 of this experiment, day 2 with compression socks. Last night, in the last clip, I told you that I was pretty sore. I thought for sure by the end of the night I was going to have to take a leave, and that wasn't the case. After I took my braces off, it did kind of settle down to like somewhat like comfortable levels. Like I didn't need to take a leave. But my goal is to be just as active today as I was yesterday, to ride my exercise bike again. I've got the white socks here today. So I will show you what they look like with my braces on. There's one sock. I have noticed it's easier to get your foot in place with your toe and your heel and to pull the rest of it up. Still a little bit difficult to get on, but you know, we're getting there, and the more I put them on, the easier it'll get. So here's both of them on. The left one went on a lot easier than the right one, but we'll see how the day goes. Quick update on the second day of wearing my compression socks. So it is a little after 9:30, and I've had my braces on since a little before noon. So we're going on 9.5, almost 10 hours of wearing braces. And I know people who wear leg braces can relate. You ever get that feeling where you just like need to take them off? Like you've worn them so long that you just have like that itch to take them off. I'm surprised because I don't have that itch quite yet, even with wearing them for almost 10 hours. I still feel pretty good. I was pretty active. I did 15 minutes on my exercise bike, and was active outside and playing with the dog and everything. So I feel like I got just as much, and if not a little more exercise than yesterday, and my legs are feeling pretty good. So that makes me really happy that I bought, it makes me happy because I went ahead and bought a second pack. So the fact that, I've worn these for 10 hours and I don't feel the immediate need to rip them off my legs is a plus. So far so good. Tomorrow, I'm going to wear I'm going to wear the last of the original pack of compression socks because I haven't worn them 2 days in a row yet. So I want to see if they're, as consistent, consistent like enjoyableness, I guess, and consistent like they work well more than one day, because I don't want it to just be like, today was a good day and then tomorrow suck. So I want to see if they're consistent is what I'm the word I was searching for. But I'm going to try and keep my braces on a little bit longer. Hopefully maybe another hour, just to see. And then, yeah, so I'm pleasantly surprised. But I will be back with another update tomorrow. Hey everybody, it is the third day of wearing compression socks and the second day of wearing them consecutively, and I haven't been good about updating you today because it is already technically after the third day because it is 12:10 a.m. So sorry about that, but to prove to you that I am wearing them, hold on. I am wearing them. This is the third pair. Um, they have been pretty effective, I will say, and they're very consistent. I've had my braces on since, maybe 1 o'clock, so almost 12 hours, and still feeling pretty good. The second pack of socks came today, so I will have 3 more pairs, so 6 pairs total, and I think that's a good thing because today, technically, my niece is coming to spend the day with us because it's been a while. And yeah, so she's going to put me through the ringer. So a good pair of compression socks could probably help me out. So I'm really glad that the second package came. Um, so I guess my final assessment is that compression socks are worth it for me. Now, is that to say that compression socks will be as effective for anyone else? No. So if you feel that you have poor circulation or you're dealing with pain from wearing leg braces or just soreness after wearing them for a long period of time, um, not in the sense that like they're causing you sores or anything, but muscle soreness. If you're dealing with muscle soreness and it's something that you're tired of dealing with, I would suggest trying a pair of compression socks and seeing how they work for you. My advice would be to definitely measure the circumference of your calf at the biggest part of your calf, to go by calf size and not shoe size, because the brand that I got, they had a chart of shoe size and calf size, and based on shoe size, I guess it would have been the same, but if you're someone like me who wears leg braces and doesn't have big calf muscles, shoe size and calf size, I don't see how they correlate that much, because I wear a size 10, and technically, when I measured, I was a 13-inch calf, and a 13 fit into the extra large and the 2XL. 13 was in the middle on the extra large and the very beginning of the 2X. So I'm glad that I went with the 2X. It seems to be comfortable, and not terribly constricting. So definitely make sure you know your calf size. And don't buy my advice, because I started this because I bought a cheap pair of compression socks. I would suggest buying a cheaper pair to assess whether that you need them or not. Because like I said in a previous clip, my friend, he pays over $50 for compression socks. And now that I know they work, maybe I'd be more inclined to do that. But if you're not someone that's willing to spend $50 on a pair of socks and you're not even sure that it's going to work for you, I would suggest going on Amazon and looking at the available options and finding a cheaper pair, even a pack of 3 like I got, and trying it out. And I would suggest trying it for more than 1 day, because when it's something new like that and it's compression socks, it might not feel the most comfortable the first day. Definitely give it at least 2 days and see if it's something that you can adapt to. And, and if it works for you, great. And if they don't work, then you didn't spend a terrible amount of money on something. So I'm really happy that I decided to try the compression socks, because I found out that they are something that works for me, and I'm going to mix them in to my wardrobe. Um, I have a lot of socks. Now I'll have 6 pairs of compression socks and a lot of the other types of socks from what I showed you. So I'm gonna, while it might be a good thing to just switch over completely, I'm going to mix them in and still use, because a lot of those socks are newer socks that I have, so I don't want them to go to waste. But gradually, over the next few weeks and months, I think I will slowly buy more and more compression socks till eventually there's a good chance that that will be all that I wear. But for now, six will do the job for now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this inspires you to potentially try them out and see if it works for you. And thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, like, share on all social media. And I post a video every Tuesday, so please join the family, and I'll see you next time. Bye.